DEDE, you've had an interesting arc with KOLA. First of all, started off by telling him you are not interested. So things happen under the sheets. Jason J feels like he continued to police Sultana, but you are having quite a bit of a good time on your own. I mean, I saw things under the sheets with you and Joanna last night.
I'm Clan I be this one to KOLA. I never expected this night to be like this, especially how Ebuka just shattered certain tables, right?
Yeah.
This is crazy, I'm glad. This thing choked me for Neko. You only say shark. I don't gonna let you guys say they whine me. Say you know they whine me. True. You know, let me go. Wahala. Well, first of all, SM Clan, I believe the house has reduced, right?
Yeah, yes.
So we're going to be back with our voting line. Our voting poll is going to start again tomorrow. Remember when it was put on hold because of what they too many. Let them reduce,
now
right?
Now we're left with 13 housemates.
Tomorrow the choke.
Once 3 leaves on Sunday, we'll have top 10.
That's crazy. And I mean, I don't think our top 10 are affected yet, right?
No, our top 10 list is not affected yet. It's not affected yet.
Okay. Crazy stuff. I don't know what's really going to happen tonight or tomorrow. Whether there might be any super veto or veto power, whatever, supreme veto. We don't know whether any head of us will go straight to the finale.
But there'll be a twist.
But Ebuka said there's going to be a twist.
Yes.
Nomination twist.
So we should watch out for that tomorrow.
I beg you, nomination twist. Nobody said they go now. All right, well.
We have to see.
Let's see what's going to happen, right? So it is what it is. SM Clan.
So the person that was topping this whole voting poll, like bottom 4, was Culture, right? Followed by Bright,
then Joanna. Joanna, then Thelma Lawson being the last. Yes. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Well,
I wasn't surprised actually. Yeah. Joanna Living wasn't surprised. Culture Living wasn't surprised at all.
I should understand, but I mean, Joanna Living was, it wasn't yet time.
Yes.
I wanted to see how she was going to face it.
True.
When I've been trying to fight for faith, open your eyes. You thought I was playing.
Oh, and he was so sad.
He was so sad. I said, Faith, open your eyes. This is not the girl you should be with. It's not Joanna.
We have been preaching, shouting, begging.
Huh?
It's crazy.
Right before she was evicted, this Baba just go get her shoes, get her clothes, everything.
Just sending him
like one slave
around. Help me with this. Get me this. Get me this.
But look at how you exposed now. You gonna bend face. I say you don't do anything.
So speechless.
Mine, please begin for me, please. Begin for me.
Rubbish.
Begin for me. Start off with Joanna. This is Jason JP, please.
Joanna.
Yeah.
Faith professes affection to you. Said a whole lot of cute, amazing things about you. And you went under the duvet with Jason J. What was that about? She was like, first of all, she did nothing with Jason under the duvet. That is 1. 2, about Faith. She doesn't put words in his mouth. Whatever he says is what he feels like saying.
Just look at how Joanna threw Faith under the bus. Let's just look at how Joanna just changed everything and flipped everything. Like Faith was just doing everything. Nah, Faith, nah, Sabi, I don't send them work. You can imagine. And when Ebuka was like, okay, is that what you do to your friends? I cannot do that with my friends.
Yeah.
I said, good one, Ebuka. When would they highlight or certain things, say this house and they're tossing our game. Why didn't Ebuka highlight that it was a game? Why did Ebuka say that with his friends? You can never do that with his friends. Meaning, whatever you do sometimes or most times on the show, it can still be based on reality.
It is reality.
What are you talking about?
See, until the day I will know by myself that something is a game. I'm gonna say it's a game.
You understand, right?
For right now, nothing is a game.
We'll be kicking against this thing that it's a game. It's not a game. It's not a game. It's reality. It's what is still happening. You understand? So if you can do that to Faith in the house, there's nothing like between you doing this to another person outside. It's that simple.
Oh, just that. You want to do the warm. Jason J, very.
You understand? That is why she chose Jason J to lick the ice on his body.
Yeah.
That was why.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when look, I don't know. So, if I said Faith, you're so stubborn, but now look at what your stubbornness has gotten you to.
Yeah.
If I said Faith,
by the way,
this one says small of it, you deserve this one small. Little of it, you do.
And actually, listen, if we're going to speak logically now, based on the fact that Faith is Joanna's friend, right? Yeah. And it's been like that. Yeah. But we know and she knows that indirectly he likes her now, right? Yeah. But based on remove the whole likeness Faith has for this person, remove that one. But being a friend, you've actually said one or two things about Faith that did not sit well with a lot of people, even us as well. But let's remove that part. Yeah. You know Joanna doesn't owe Faith anything. Yeah. People know. If she wants to be under the duvet with Jason, she doesn't owe Faith anything. So, but the problem was the part where Faith is being a friend to Joanna, and Joanna is not reciprocating it in a way that made sense. But you see, like, let's say affection, kissing another man, doing it, to be honest. Because Faith, I don't think I've heard Faith tell Joanna, I like you, I want to be with you, can you be my girlfriend? Nothing like that. He hasn't said that.
What do you mean?
That aspect, he hasn't said that. He hasn't said that.
When you say this one, and I will highlight something for you, we go bust your head. What are you talking about?
I really want to bust my head.
Good,
let me finish.
Go on.
Let me finish. He hasn't said that.
Yeah.
So we can't fully hold Joanna on her neck and say, oh, you owe Faith. No. Bust my head.
I don't need to at the end of the day, right?
No, I need to hear what you have to say.
Now, SLM clan, this is very simple.
Okay.
Faith problem with Joanna, or his own instances with Joanna, was as a result of more of action than words. And again, let me remind you, when Faith was having different encounters with the girl, he tried to make her understand that you are the one person I can be with. You're the one person I can do certain things with. You're the one person I can trust. You're the one person I can dine with. When Ebuka was asking Faith about Joanna, how did he praise Joanna? What did he say about Joanna? I can dance with this girl. I can dance with this person only than any other person. This person is one of the person that I see and observe and acknowledge. From starting to height, to looks, to actions, to aura, everything was all about Joanna. And I mean, when someone states something like that, you are not a child. You are not a baby. I do not need to state one or two things before you can make this clear, even if you are not assuming. Now, for Joanna, she still made it known that she acknowledges some things, but just that, she just wanted to be on the download, right? What happened under the duvet with Faith and Joanna? What happened to them when they stated they were going to clap outside? What happened to that? So there's certain things that they have a certain kind of connection. And when they have that kind of connection, it will be like, okay, things can go from there. So all of a sudden, Faith went on and on and on and on and on. And I mean, come on now, you know this. If people are posing and doing certain things with you and all that, it's not a no-brainer for you to know, okay, this person actually acknowledges me and wants me by the side, right? Good. Now, as that was happening, Joanna gave this impression like she doesn't have anything to do with Jason J. Hope you know that. 1, 2, Madam Individuality. I want to fight for my individuality. I want to do things for myself. I don't want to pose for myself. I ain't interested in any other person but myself. Allow me to speak.
This point is about just it doesn't have anything to do with
No. I'm talking about Faith. I'm talking about Joanna. Hope you're understanding me here. Good. Now, I'm talking about my individuality, SNM client. I want to be my individual self. Now, as that was happening now, behind closed doors, Madam Individuality, the frolic on that duvet. Now, if that comes up in the public on how Faith perceives such a thing, how will you see that? Will you say it's something that you want more wanted to have that in total and say, oh, it's normal or whatever? Why was it affected? Because on the other hand, Joanna was bending and going behind closed doors, acting or posing what she is or she wasn't. You are pretending. You clearly made it look like you had nothing to do with Jason. Because at the end of the day, you still did the same thing with DEDE. When DEDE said, is he your best friend? You said, no. You cannot be seen around Jason J because you never had a mind of your own. But behind closed doors, when you ask that question, why couldn't you speak? Why couldn't you back certain things up? Why? Because at the end of the day, with you and Faith was more, in more totality. Why did you acknowledge Faith during that confinement task? Why? You should have acknowledged Jason J. So in other words, whatever you were doing with Faith was as a result of you being in totality with him. And him likewise with you. But you doing that behind closed doors, nah, you cannot tell me you don't owe him something. You do owe Faith, as it owes you as well. So when you tell him about how he doesn't, nah, you can't tell me that. She owes Faith. She does.
Not sure.
She
SM
does.
Clan. You see, based on friendship established between both of them, yes, she does. Now, the whole individuality thing is herself. It has nothing to do with Faith. Okay? It has everything to do with us watching and what she's saying. Has nothing to do with Faith. If she decided to speak about her individuality and at the end of the day, she found herself under the duvet with Jason, it has everything to do with herself and not her involving or Faith's involvement in it. That's my point. Now, based on friendship level, even the whole acknowledgement in the Aquafina task, right? She said it based on friendship. And if you listen to her diary session today, she still said, Faith is my number one friend, right? They have established that whole friendship level for both of them. But speaking about romantically and making out and kissing and all of that, to be honest, let's just be very, very honest. Faith has invested his emotions, feelings into this babe, and she knows. But I'm saying they've not properly sat down to have a conversation about, they know. But there's a difference between you knowing something exists and the fact that you guys are establishing something. They have not done that. They haven't done that, right? Wait,
they have
properly. They haven't done that.
Go back and search.
What quotes them, please?
Faith has told Joanna about the connection he has with her. Faith has told her how he wants to be with her.
Sir, now, did they say, you know what? Let's be this and this. Let's do this, please just answer me. Yes or no?
What are you talking about?
Have to.
You don't. What are you talking? Listen.
Someone can
Madam, did Joanna and Jason J have any conversation about how they wanted to be together?
No, but is that what she decided to do with her body?
Quote yourself here. You said that Joanna does not owe Faith anything. That's what you said.
Yeah.
So why can't you say that when at the end of the day, when she was with Faith, why couldn't she tell Faith about her stuff with Joanna, stuff with Jason J?
Say what I say based on not owing him anything. In what way?
No, you are speaking generally on how.
No, I am not.
Why are you changing this thing now? Why are you flipping this thing?
I'm talking about personally now.
Why are you flipping the thing here? You just clearly said. You heard her. You clearly said that Joanna does not owe Faith anything. That's what you said. You were not specific.
That's not what I said. I was very
specific.
Then
be specific.
I was very specific.
Then be specific.
I said in friendship.
You were not specific.
Please quote me.
You were not specific.
In friendship, I said they owe each other. Anything outside that, making out, I mentioned that. Making out and deciding to
You never said with friendship they owe each other, Marine. You never
did.
said that. You
I
understand,
did.
right? You clearly just said that. Hope you guys know that Faith or Joanna does not owe Faith anything. You were never specific. You can't even go back to what you're talking about. You can't even remember what you're saying.
I said when you know
what are you talking about?
Explaining them owing each other and you involved in individuality in it. What did I say? Now you're saying something else entirely. It's not the same anymore.
Like I said,
let me speak. You've been speaking. Let me speak.
Joanna
let me finish now.
Faith.
Let me finish now. She didn't want to talk. Let me finish what I want to say.
Go on, speak.
Now, I'll say it again. Friendship, they owe each other. Like, do you understand me?
So now you change your mouth to say friend.
You are changing your mouth. You are changing your mouth
now.
You are not listening. You were not listening.
You are changing your mouth.
You were not listening.
Stop flipping scripts.
You were not listening at all.
When you say something, speak it as it is. You are flipping. You're flipping.
I am not flipping.
Stop flipping.
I'm not flipping. It's not my fault that you didn't listen to me. It's not my fault that you did not listen to me.
You got to go back in your head, right?
Yes.
Good.
That's why SM Clan, you should quote me.
All right.
Now, and I said again, she doesn't owe him. If she decides to kiss anybody, she doesn't owe him. If she decides to do anything, unless they have had the conversation and say, you know what, don't kiss this person, I won't kiss this person. Then I understand. The reason why it's hurting him so much is because he invested his feelings into her. Like that. That's why it's as if he was feeling, when Ebuka exposed her being under the duvet with Jason, it hurts him that much because there is no establishment there. If there is, I would have said, okay, they owe each other in that aspect. In that aspect, SNM Clan, they owe each other nothing. But when it comes to the part where they've established a friendship that they can have each other's back in the house, then we can have a conversation on that. Simple. SNM
Clan, it may seem as though, Maren just watched the snippets of things, right? Now, Faith told Joanna this, right? I don't like how you were dancing with Jason J. I don't like how you were involved.
As you said, I like when you dance with him. As you said, I like when you dance.
Let me now tell you that you don't really understand this process. You do not understand this,
I don't want to stress myself over nonsense, I beg.
You taking the snippets. Good. Now, Faith told Joanna, I do not like how you're involved with a certain guy. I don't like how you were dancing with a certain guy. What happened at the dining one time ago last week? Joanna and Faith had an issue because of that. And because of that, Joanna was telling Faith that, I mean, come on, you shouldn't be feeling this way. Whatever that's happening is just nothing that serious. It's just we dancing. There is nothing there, right? Now, if Joanna says that to Faith, and you claim that, because they're friends, he might still or she might still owe him. Now, if you claim, Marine, that Joanna owes Faith something, because I got this what you're saying about flipping stuff, right? That she owes Faith something as friends, why is Joanna, or why wasn't she truthful about whatever she was telling Faith? Why was she pretending? Why was she lying? Why was she the kind of friend that when you keep as someone and you know that you want to be with this person, why was it that, you're saying things and doing another thing behind my back? You are not that kind of person one can be with. So if you feel that you do not owe that person with or without any friendship, then that's crazy, because at the end of the day now, Faith investing in his emotions is not enough. That wasn't the only reason. But you think because of investing in emotions? No. If Faith was investing emotions almost every time, whenever he's at the whatever, during the Saturday night party, do you think he would just be there like that? He would just be behaving anyhow around the girl, around Jason or whatever. His emotions were in check. His emotions were controlled. But the only thing that he felt this way was because of the betrayal. He felt betrayed, not because he invested emotions. No, that one is different. Even if you invest your emotion in someone, you can still keep it in check and in control. But when you are betrayed, when you feel a sense of betrayal, it's a different ball game entirely. So out of everything, Joanna owed Faith. So what again, tell me about Joanna didn't owe Faith or whatever. Whatever that they had was as a result of her knowing fully that these two, they were connected, they were together. But Joanna went through the back door and couldn't back up what she did with Jason J. And the same Jason J was posing the stupidity on how he was talking about how he could do the F, he wants to do whatever. But now you don't remember saying you get Bebo. Now you don't remember saying you don't get one or two things outside. But let me see you go close or get close to Sultana. And this is the time for Sultana to even, Sultana to just ignore this guy. Because people like this, you cannot be serious with such people. People like this, nah, you cannot. You can't be serious with such people. Away from that, please. Move on, please.
What else am I talking about? DEDE.
DEDE
Let's talk
now.
about DEDE, SNM Clan.
Now, Ebuka exposing DEDE's fakery. SNM Clan. Well, Ebuka really meant people this night, right? Crazy stuff, right? For DEDE now, it's so crazy how, Ebuka wanted the housemates to understand something, right? Some people can come with certain standards. Some people can act at this people or that people or whatever. But at the end of the day, when you check their life in detail or whatever they do behind closed doors, whatever standards they supposed to have, it's very shallow. What did he say, please?
He said, guys, you have an interesting arc, like your journey in the house and all of that. You've established that you have a boyfriend outside, but you were doing things under the duvet with KOLA. And at the same time, saying he's two-faced and all that. Like, what does she have to say about that? She now said, that it was an observation and she did not want to talk about it so that it doesn't come off as her being possessive and all of that. And she doesn't just want to talk about it.
Now, DEDE did not say she doesn't want to say that because she doesn't want to come as possessive. Nah, she didn't state that.
No, they spoke about.
No, I'm talking about Ebuka. You are just saying what she said, not during the eviction. She didn't say that. Okay. What she said is that she cannot speak on that. You understand, right? Because at the end of the day, whatever she said then was her not being possessive. So imagine her saying that during the Sunday Live Eviction, she no fit talk calm. They did not fit get the mic talk that kind of thing. You understand, right? She can't do that, right? Because at the end of the day now, when Ebuka exposed that, they showed the house that, see person where they talk, say one or two things. I cannot hug, I cannot do whatever, but you're under the duvet doing things. And I said, DEDE, you were lucky that Ebuka was not detailed to whatever he said. Ebuka was just giving surface analogy, surface, gist about how you and KOLA were doing things so that the shits. which gives room for the housemates to imagine. Because at the end of the day, F their opinions, it doesn't concern. Whatever they want to think, let them think, right? But for me, it's more like, for you, it's to affect you more because you came out to be this certain kind of person. But I mean, Ebuka is trying to put it out there that the kind of person they really work. This time, right? Which means that, with you and Kola, you people are doing something. So in other words, if you're talking about how other people are doing this or doing that, then you as well, you are in the game as well.
Yeah.
So he called us your fakery and your hypocrisy.
Indirectly saying you actually two-faced.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
So in other words, it went round on our own head as well, right? Wow, what an eviction. Crazy.
Culture, SM clan.
Yeah.
There was an agreement in the house that actually the house gossip. You gossip a lot.
Yeah.
Culture was like, I don't send anybody, Jerry, Ebuka. I don't really send anybody. So the whole exposing culture like that not really bang because he accepted it with his full chest that yes, he doesn't care.
Crazy.
Whatever they want to think, they should think. He doesn't seek validation from anybody.
Crazy.
That's what he said.
Okay.
Bryce was brought to the stage and Ebuka asked about his outside girlfriend and Midi. And I said, getting into the show, he told himself he won't get involved with any person. Yeah. But at the end of the day, he got involved with Midi. And he was just living his reality at that particular moment, right? And Ebuka said, so it's Midi. So it's Midi. And I said, it is what it is. Yeah.
All right. So in other words, it's more like, he wouldn't really state whether it's Midi. You understand, right? Or, Ebuka started to ask, is it Midi? Or, he didn't ask that or his baby. But he said Ebuka is what it is, right? So I'm like, about to dare me, do you don't know waiting to talk? I'll let the finish. But he said he has no regrets, right?
Yes, has no regrets at all.
Unlike Kanye coming way through Isabella under the bus. Why not go even sit through the same Isabella under the bus? Not be still the same Isabella when they move from Bright to Coin. So I beg. She that kind of person even Kanye come go even want to say, I beg, please, I beg. All of them, they just left, please. Go on, please, Maureen.
Jason. Just to clarify things, he's been policing Sultana, telling her to dance with this person, don't dance with this person, don't talk to this person, don't do this. But you've been enjoying yourself, just living life however you want, being under the duvet with Joanna and all that. You know how Jason does. I can do whatever I want and that. She's an adult, she can do whatever she wants as well. Oh, now she can do whatever she wants. Oh, now she can do whatever she wants. I blame Sultana for actually making you feel like you have power over her. I blame her for giving you that power.
Like the hell? That's why I said if Sultana, this is your chance, Sultana, to prove something.
Sultana is a big girl.
Yeah, I'm saying so it's nonsense talk.
I can do what the fuck I want.
Just explain major stupidity from GCJ. What are you doing? What are you saying? Oh, now you're talking about how she can do it. How? When did you ever state that? When? But before you already know, you already feeling some type of way about whatever she was doing, right? Partly Sultana, partly DEDE. Partly Sultana, partly DEDE.
Yeah.
Always, I think JC is even the one that even wants to be even more possessive. Always wants to have everything.
And I don't know how he's able to convince Sultana.
I don't know.
I don't know why. But
I think it comes from Sultana. It's Sultana's problem.
Yes, it's our problem.
Her mind is not yet conditioned.
True. It's problem.
Scattered.
It's problem.
The problem comes from her.
I don't know what she's looking for.
Yes.
In him.
I don't know. Now this guy just said, now when I go tell you, say, I don't know what Sultana they see for GCJ.
At all.
Now you will tell say, when you talk say, I don't know what they see for me. Now GCJ go tell say, I don't know what person they see for the guy.
Nothing.
I don't know what they see for him.
Nothing.
Please, I beg, please, I beg.
Plan. Tamalosin actually chose K-Bobo.
Yes, so K-Bobo, Ortega, understand, right? The whole exclusive stuff, right?
Rude boy.
Rude boy, no matter what normally shout. Why go ask rude boy to this? That's cheating now. No.
Rude boy cheat now.
But rude boy no supposed to listen now. Rude boy, I mean, how we share about even. I mean, come on, it's between ourselves. Yeah.
What if
she said between Ortega and this person, K-Bobo, exclusive.
said rude boy and was now like shifting, like just doing like this so that they were lost in no talk.
No, she had already asked about rude boy already.
No. Ebuka mentioned 3 of their names.
Yes, you understand, right? When he mentioned Rude Boy was last. So he now asked later on. So between K-Bobo and Ortega, who is it going to be? That's what I'm saying. She now said exclusive. Then she now said K-Bobo. So Rude Boy even did the category. Rude Boy don't move from what? D. I go Ebuka goes up there. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Away from that, what else, please?
I saw Joanna, they are just friends.
Yeah.
Ebuka, nothing happened for this.
Yeah.
Are you disappointed? She said, no, they play.
I beg. You didn't do anything, whatever. That's a business, whatever you do, right? But like I said, I mean, major stuff with whatever you have. I don't know how people base friendship, and I sabi you understand, right? But there's certain things you just do in the house for me. I just feel like, when you do certain things, man, definitely there's a higher chance you might want to do that outside, right? It's just what it is. It's just reality. It's simple. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
We're looking at me.
Yeah. I'm like, what's going on? I'm confused.
I know. I was waiting for you to finish.
Yeah.
That's why I was whispering.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah.
Kola S&M client, you've had quite a bit to say behind DEDE's back.
Yeah.
Is it this whole thing for you? Is it a show thing, or you want to carry it outside the house? Do you get? And I said, oh, Ebuka, he's trying to be in the moment, this and that. Because Ebuka was like, is this like a conquest for you? He was like, no, Ebuka, he's trying to be in the moment and enjoy the whole thing. And seeing DEDE every day doesn't even make it easy, because obviously this is his feelings, genuine feelings. So like, it's going to be a case of, since DEDE had already said that she has a relationship outside the house, there's nothing he can do now. Do you understand? Yeah. He sees her every day as well. So the feelings cannot just go away like that.
That's crazy. In other words, Ebuka put it that, Kola, they use this babe. I say if DEDE won't verse, how she go verse? She deaf when she hear when Kola tell her say she's a storyline. She not deaf now. She hear now. So we're gonna use self. That's a business.
I love cultures. Highlights.
Then culture get highlights. Wow, I know the finish.
But it was short.
It is what it is. Anything else on the table, Maureen? All right. So I'm glad let's just so it's gonna happen. Right. It is what it is. We're running to the dream. America, move out of here. Peace.
Yeah.